Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know. And for today's video, I'm going to be doing a little shop my stash. So I did do one of these, but one of you guys actually said that you guys wanted to see me going through my collection and basically just showing you guys what I have and what I want to be using. So before we jump into that portion of the video, I just want to ask you guys, if you do like what you see during this video, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Then also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go, and you could be part of the ATFB. If you do that, ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit the post notification bell so you can get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. EST. And without further ado, let's jump into this video, guys. Alright guys, so now we're going to be doing a little shop my stash. I have so much stuff. So I do have some lipsticks here too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start going through all of my drawers and picking some stuff out. Don't mind how messy they look, please. Alright, so I guess let's start from the bottom and then just work our way up. So right here I have tools, lashes, and sprays. As you guys know, I really don't use lashes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get a few setting sprays from here. I have some primer waters and just regular sprays. So I feel like I used that recently. Let me try this. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Anti-Shine Fixing Spray. So this is the last one I would use. Now let me go ahead and look. You know, I haven't used this in a minute on my channel, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Let me go ahead and pick this up because I used to love that, but now there are so many great dupes for it that I've been using that instead. So now I have my powders and primers. So let me go ahead and pick a eyeshadow primer. Let me actually go ahead and use this Morphe one. I haven't used this yet, so I'm gonna pick that. For primer, I have so many primers, y'all. So I don't think I've used this one yet on my channel. So let me go ahead and use this. I do like a matte primer. Ooh, actually, I haven't ever used this. I just got it. No, I should save that for like a first impressions. Let me go ahead and pick this up, the Infallible Matte Lock Primer by L'Oreal. And then let me pick up a powder. Let me actually see if I have a pore primer. Let me actually use this one for minimizing some pores. This is the Benefit the Pore Professional Primer. The Hourglass seems good. Okay, so maybe that. Oh, this is a powder spray. Let me actually try this. I don't think I've used this on my channel yet. I used it like once or twice in real life, but let me see. So I'll just take both of those out to see what I can work with. Now I have foundations and concealers. So many concealers. Oh my gosh. Look guys, so much. All right. I also want one that matches me because I feel like a lot of them are really dark for me right now because I have not because it's like not summer anymore, and I feel like I got a lot of these in summer. I kind of want to try, where is it? I think it's all the way in the back. That is definitely way too dark, way too orange. I don't even know why I have that shade, but I think I have a lighter shade back here. I feel like this one would match me pretty well. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I'm really oily, so I want to see if this actually works for me. So let me try that. Then as far as, I haven't used this in a minute. Let me go ahead and pick this. I used to love that. Next up, bronzer, blush, and highlight. I also have a face palette here. I think I actually want to do, I haven't used Lunar Beauty face palettes in a minute on my channel too. Ooh, I haven't used the Fenty. I used to love this. So let me go ahead and pick this up. I got this in a boxy charm. And the colors look pretty good. So let me go ahead and pick this up. Then for highlight, I wanted that one. Oh, or I haven't used Wet n Wild in a minute on my channel. Try this. And let me pick up the Lunar Beauty one too. Alright, now I also want to get a little contour action going on. So I'm going to get this. This is the Smashbox contour, and I have a little brush to go with. And then brows. I feel like I have all my pomades in my makeup bag, so we're gonna have to do that. Let me go ahead and actually pick this up. I haven't used this in a while. Oh, I actually need a little pod concealer, which let me actually use this one for a little pod concealer. Then mascara. Ooh, let me use this mascara. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a wing or what, but maybe I should come back here after I pick an eyeshadow palette, because I have a lot of eyeshadows, guys. I have so many eyeshadows. Ooh, I haven't used this in a while too. Makeup Revolution. Oh, I think I want to do this palette. Now back to here. Let me actually just pick up a few different eyeliners, because I don't know what type of look I'm going to be doing. So let me pick up a few eyeliners just in case. And then I may want to top it off with like a little glitter topper moment. Ooh, that's a really pretty pink. So maybe I'll grab that color and the gold. Alright guys, so you are zoomed in, and I do apologize if the intro was a little short, like if it was down a little bit too much. I was just playing with the height of my ring light. But you guys saw what I picked, so let's start putting stuff on my face. I'm so excited. So first things first, we're going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I used to love this, still do, but I haven't used this in a minute because there's so many other primer waters out there that I'm really interested in testing out. So okay, you guys could probably hear how weird that sounded, but that's one thing that I did notice. A lot of the Smashbox actual like primer waters, their spray is a little weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids before we jump into the brows. And to do that, we're gonna be going in with the Morphe eye primer, and this is just in the translucent shade. So put some on my finger. It does have like a little tint to it, even though like it is translucent. Ooh, that's actually very thick. And if you guys hear anything, it's like hailing in Jersey. I think it's like hailing or like hard raining or something like that. So that is probably what you hear. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a little bit harder to like blend out. Okay, so it does have that tint to it, but I don't see the tint on my eyelids unless I need to like apply more, but I don't see it. I don't see a tint on my eyelids. I don't know if you're supposed to. To be honest, this is like my first time using this. Alright, so I actually just picked up two. I have the Kat Von D, and then I also have the Milani. I don't know, they both look really dry. If you guys know how to actually like make pomades not as dry anymore, please leave me a comment down below because I have no idea. But I'm actually going to start off with my brows. So this is something I have been liking doing lately, not particularly with this. I haven't used this in a minute, but I do like to outline my brows first. I learned this trick from Juicy Jazz. Outline my brows first, fill them in with a pomade, and then go in with a concealer and fix it up. Ooh, okay. Okay, right off the bat, I don't like how thick this pencil is itself. Like, it's very easy because I can't see like where I'm going. It's like incredibly easy to like have a mishap like I just did. To actually do my brows, I've been doing my brows at home with like the little like razor thing and then just doing it that way. So let's do that. And then one thing that I actually really do like about this is you can grab a darker slash lighter shade. I really don't like how this is looking, I'm gonna be honest. Really easy to use. I just don't like how thick the pen is. I think that's why I stopped using it, because it's so darn thick. Also, if you guys do like my camera, my light, I'm gonna leave a little link down below on where you can get it. But I feel like my brows don't even look like sharp. but maybe concealer will help fix that up. I don't know, I'm having a little bit of hope. But let me go in with the Milani. I feel like I haven't used this in a while on my channel. Okay, not as dry as I thought, but it is pretty dry. Concealer, please help save the day, because I do not like this. Maybe it's like the color, I don't know, it's like very warm, like kind of pulls red, like that Benefit kind of pulled red, so I feel like I'm seeing like red on my brows instead of like an actual brown, and I like my brows to be like brown. I'm gonna brush through them one more time. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of that brow. I don't know, I just, the tone, the shade, it just, I really don't like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the brows, and hopefully this concealer can do the job, y'all, because I need some help. I'm gonna go in with the Boing concealer. This is from Benefit. I hated this underneath the eyes, so let me see if I can salvage this look by using this to clean up the brows. I hope I can, because if not, I'm gonna be really sad. Okay, not as like creamy as, let's say, like the NARS or the MAC Paint Pot, but it could definitely do the job. Hailing against my window. Okay, not horrible. I definitely like this for more cleaning up the brows than underneath my eyes, because underneath my eyes, you guys could see like there's not a lot of coverage, even with me like really digging in there. So then I'm just going to use my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush and blend this in, y'all. Was that my favorite concealer? No. Will it get the job done? Yes. Do I recommend you guys buying it? No, unless you like really sheer coverage. So let me go ahead and prime the skin. And to prime, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible. This is just the matte lock primer. I don't think I've used this on camera. It's white. Dab it all over my face. And I like doing this before I put on my eyeshadow, because I find that I like to have it like settle in a little bit more. It does feel like a little bit tacky, but I like it. I feel like it definitely took away my immediate shine. And then I'm gonna go in with the Professional. This is just to make my pores look a little bit smaller, because I've been noticing right here, like my pores, they look like they need some loving. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that. It does have a little tint to it. I'm really just pressing that into the skin. It's very slick if you have never used this before. I'm literally just putting this on my problem areas. I actually did forget to pick up some under eye corrector. I feel like I only have a few, and the one that I have at least used on camera recently is the Urban Decay one. So let me go ahead and pick that up. Right, so I just have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Corrector. This is just in pink, and it's very light, but I just want to combat some of that redness, some of that blue I have going on. And this is actually a new sponge. This is from Instylish, so I'm going to link that down below if you guys are interested. Ooh, that is pulling white. Ooh, I don't remember it pulling like white like that, because that looked like straight up white, y'all. Okay, that did brighten up the under eye. You guys could see like right here, but that is so darn white. I don't remember it being white. I have to say, I feel like I like my Jeffree Star one better, because it doesn't look white like this. Like my Jeffree Star one I can wear when I'm not wearing makeup, and I like that because I could kind of just put it on, conceal my dark spots underneath my eyes, and then not have to wear makeup with it. So I like that. So let me go ahead and do my eyes. I'm so excited. I haven't used this in a minute. I love this palette. This is the Lunar Beauty Life is a Drag palette. I love Lunar Beauty in general, so I can't believe I forgot about this. Like, I haven't used this in so darn long. Ooh. Alright, so let me go ahead, take the shade Cake Face, which is this white shade right here, and then just set my eyes with it. I'm gonna take the shade Sickening, which is this shade right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have time. And honestly, his colors blend out beautifully in like no time. So I'm really just putting this on the crease and then just all over my eye basically. It's nice. All right, then I want to take the shade Hunty, which is this shade right here. I'm going to use a brush that came in the palette, and I'm going to take that shade just to kind of warm up this look a little bit and just go right in the crease. I'm just going to, there we go, kind of pat that color down first, really getting in that crease. I'm just gonna go back and forth in the crease, just really in that socket area. We're gonna go back into that sickening shade and just buff out the edges. I think I'm gonna take this shade, and then we might have been in that shade, but I'm gonna take that shade Mug on a little brush and just pat that on. Ooh, that looks really pretty. Such a nice like neutral, and they're all just blending into each other beautifully. And then I'm just buffing out the edge a little bit. Take this little brush, and then I'm going to go into the shade Trade, this shade right here, and just going to take a little bit of that and then just pack that on the very outer portion of the eye. I'm really just focusing that on the outer portion. It's a very like chocolatey, like kind of reddish brown. I think it looks so pretty. And I'm gonna take that blending brush that I was using before, and for those of you wanting, this is the JH30. I'm gonna take that and just go in little baby motions, everything up and out. Concealer will help make that line straight or rounded, whatever you would like. Let me see, I think I'm gonna take that first shade Sickening, and I'm just gonna take the little packer brush over here, and I want to just put that right on the lid. Let's see if it actually packs on. Ooh, that actually packed on pretty nice. I'm surprised. For a really nice like neutral type of look, then I think I'm gonna do that pop-up color on the lower lash line. It looks so chocolatey and like warm, and like I think I'm ready for hot cocoa right now. So for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox. This is the Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I hope this is the right shade for me. Oh my god, do you guys hear that? You have to hear that. And it is pretty runny, as you guys could see, but it actually may work. I feel like I used this once, but not on camera. The sponge is super soft. I really like this sponge. I feel like it's not soaking up the product, which is amazing. It definitely is small when like you first get it, and it expands pretty big. I want to apply a little more, just one more small pump, just to build it up on the cheek area. But this looks pretty good. Coverage is good. My pores, that pore combo that I used, ooh, that looks good. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, and I used to be obsessed. So let's see. I haven't used this in a minute on my channel either. Add a little, ooh, that's not straight, just to kind of brighten up my under eyes a little bit. And the color seems really good. This is the shade Medium. Why do I remember being more full coverage? I'm gonna add a little bit more, because you guys could still see some like blue peeking through. And then I also did just create a little line to follow. Let me put on the Hourglass underneath my eyes, just to set underneath my eyes, because the other powder, I don't think I can do that because it's like a spray powder. I'm just gonna put the Hourglass powder underneath my eye. Okay, it doesn't look horrible. I feel like it also gave some extra coverage a little bit. This is the Steal It in the Buff Powder Spray. I don't remember how I use this. Do I like put it on my brush? I don't remember. Ooh, I kind of feel a little dry though. Let me like try, ooh. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely the way to go. Put it on your brush and then spray it on, because like look, looks like it kind of looks really cool, but you try my forehead. I'm like nervous. Yeah, I don't think I like spraying the powder on my face. I feel like I like spraying it more on the brush. Is this powder life-changing? I don't think so. I mean, it's a really cool concept. I don't know. I'm not like, oh my god, you need to go out and buy it right now. It's alright. Like, it's okay. Now I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, and I'm just using this to set my brows in place. I like this because it also provides extra color. Like, you guys could see, like, that color, it looks bomb. But I've been using like a NYX one I really like. So there are definitely other alternatives if you don't want to spend this much money. But I have been liking brow gels that have a little bit of a tint to them, just so my brows look a little bit darker. I've been liking that. I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to dip into the shade Pageant Queen. That on my lower lash line. I don't know, I just really want like a fun pop of color. Alright, and then I'm going to take the shade Sickening and the shade Hunty. Just a little bit of that, just to buff it out, and then maybe I'll add in some more purple. I'm going to just very, very lightly tap into that, get a little bit of that purple, just start smudging. This is great for somebody who does not like to play with a lot of color. This is just like a fun way to add just like a little pop. Like, I feel like that just looks so cute. This is the shade Shady, and I'm just going to use this black and then just line. That's actually a really nice black. And this is something I've been loving doing lately, using it like an eyeshadow as a liner. For contour, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox. This is a step-by-step contour kit, and I want to go with the shade right here. I'm just going to take that on. This is a Smashbox contour brush. I'm going to take that. I just want to draw that line first. And when you have that, you always want to blend upwards. That looks pretty good. And I'm just going to do a little bit on my nose. I'm not crazy about contouring on my nose. I just like to add a little something just so my nose just doesn't look like it's like sitting on my face, even though that's what it's doing basically. I just take a little bit and just run it on the sides of my nose. Really didn't do much, but I just like doing that. And then what you can also do with a sponge, I like doing it with a sponge, take this paler shade. I don't know how much it's going to pick up, but you can always to get that nice sharp line. I don't like doing that so much because I don't really like baking, but I like just letting that sit for a little bit. I like I went too low on that side, but that's fine. Bronzer is gonna fix this up. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Fenty. This is Caramel Cutie bronzer. I love this bronzer. It does look extremely deep, but a little bit goes a long way. I love it. Runs up the sides of my head. You don't have to do this. This just makes your head appear like a little smaller. And then just my forehead. A little bit does go a very long way with this bronzer. It blends out beautifully, as you guys could see. It looks amazing on the skin. I don't know if I like that pale shade. I'm going it, to be honest. I feel like it looks too pale on me. Like, even when I brush it off. I like the two bronzer shades, but I just don't feel like I like that white shade. But that's fine. It did its job. It just might be a little too white for me. I really like the one by Wet n Wild a lot better. For highlight, I actually want to try this palette again. I haven't used this in a minute. So this is what it looks like. I think I might dip into these two shades right here. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter palette. I mean, it's pretty. Like, no, it definitely is pretty. Not bad. It is very like blinding. You could definitely make it a little bit less blinding by going over it with a beauty blender. So for blush, we're gonna go in with this. This is the Lovecraft blush trio, I guess. I really don't know, but I might just dip into all three. I might just do like one of those, you know. It's a pretty blush like combo. That looks pretty. And these are matte blushes. That looks really pretty. And then if it gets too intense, because sometimes I can get a little intense with my blushes, I just go over it with a little powder brush. Blend out the bronzer a little more. Cute! Alright, then for eyeliner, I might just do this. This is the LA Girl Glide On Liner. This is in the shade Metallic Copper. And then for mascara, we're going to be going in with the Bad Gal Bang mascara, and this is from Benefit. I have a lot, I feel like I have a lot of Benefit products today. Not sponsored by Benefit, although I wish I was. I forgot how much I love this mascara. My lashes look good, and I like the wand on here. It's very flexible, so you can get right in between like every single lash. I forgot how much I love this. It has been a minute since I used this. Now, let me go ahead and do this on my bottom to apply some brow and inner corner highlight. So to do that, I'm gonna make it like really white. So I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Harpe, which is the shade right here. This is the Lunar Beauty Greek Goddess Highlights collection. I'm just adding that on the inner corner and then just dragging that down to meet that purple. I know I said just a little bit, but this is a lot, but I like it. So then I'm gonna take that on my brow bone. I'm living. And then I need to do some lipstick, and I don't know what lipstick I want to do, y'all. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm going to line my lips with Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. And then I'm going to fill in my lips with this too. Huge. And then I'm going to go in with Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going to top it off with some Nude by Gerard Cosmetics. Then I think I'm going to take the Kylie Cosmetics, this is lip gloss in Literally. That line is like still bothering me, guys. Now this is the completed look, and I have to say I really like it. I love this like chocolatey brown eye, but then with that hint of purple. I may have gone a little overboard with the purple, just a little bit, because I wanted that to kind of like pop out. So I may have put a little too much purple, may have smoked it out a little bit too much, but I like it. Okay, so let me just go product by product and then just let you guys know my final impressions on this. So I love, you guys already know, the Smashbox Primer Water. It has been one of my favorites for a really long time, so still love it, even though the nozzle is like a little weird. The Porefessional really filled in my pores. It looks amazing. Love that. I really love this. I feel like it was a perfect match. My skin doesn't look too dry. It looks really good. I forgot to prime. I forgot to do a setting spray. Let me go ahead and use this Matte Catrice Prime and Fine Setting Spray. I can't believe I forgot to use this. Ooh, I do not like the smell of that. That smells like Windex. That smells like Windex to the T. Whew. I really don't like the smell of that. Oh, that smells really bad. Lips combo. I really like this lip combo. I've been really loving glosses, which is kind of not my usual territory, but I'll do it. I love this bronzer. Beautiful. I forgot why I stopped using. I feel like I love bronzers. This palette is beautiful. I love the highlight on my brow bone, inner corner, very pigmented. Life is a Drag. Love this. I love the blendability. I love the pigments of it. I think it is just amazing. The blush, I really love this blush trio. I love the colors. It made a really pretty color. Very blendable, very pigmented. Really like it. The highlight by Wet n Wild, really blinding. Really like it. You can tone it down a little bit. The colors, I feel like the two colors I use the most are these two. These two I really don't use that often. This by Smashbox, little contour, really like. I just don't like that white shade. I feel like it's a little too white for me. I don't know. I really didn't like that. The Morphe eye primer. I liked it. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I'm going to see how it wears throughout the day because I am pretty oily. The Urban Decay, I liked it, but I feel like it was too white. Like, I don't think I'd repurchase this again, to be honest. I really like the Jeffree Star one a lot better. The Maybelline Age Rewind, I really like that. I definitely did have to build that up right in here, but it looks really good, really easy to blend out. I like the applicator of that. The Benefit Brow, don't really like it. I feel like it pulled a little bit more red on my skin, and I feel like it's just very large and a little harder just to see where you're going. I really like thinner liners. The Benefit Buoying Concealer, I like it for cleaning up the brows, hate it for underneath my eyes. Absolute hate it. Mascara, I really liked. I feel like it made my lashes long. It looks really good. If the angle changed a little bit, it is because my battery died. But basically, I was saying everything was really a hit. This smelled really, really bad. Like, it literally smelled like Windex. I don't know. I feel like it looks really pretty on the skin, like it dried down really nice, but I feel like it just smelled really, really bad. So if you're sensitive to smells, I would suggest not getting that because that was a no in my book. But basically everything else I feel like I liked. We had a lot of winners here. Oh, I forgot to mention this, the matte primer. I feel like it was really easy to blend out, felt really good on the skin. We're just gonna have to see if it actually makes my skin like matte all day. That's the only thing. Other than that, I really liked everything. So definitely give this video 2 thumbs up. A lot of these products I really, really liked. I feel like I'm talking more and I see more stuff. I'm like, wait, I forgot to talk about this too. This by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I really like. It really is easy to just kind of just set my brows a little bit more. They look good. I like it. So yeah, that is everything. That's everything I talked about. So now I'm done talking about everything, but I really did like this kind of shop my stash. Falling in love with old favorites is definitely a win because I feel like there's so many newer things out there. We forget about some of our old stuff. So I think that I want to make this more of a monthly thing. Just talk about more of the old stuff, use some old stuff, and see how I like it again. So I feel like that's just, I feel like I'm going to have to talk about that a little bit more on my channel and just go through some of my older products. But that is it for this video, guys. I hope that you all did enjoy. I hope that it's not super, super long. But please give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you can be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit the post notification bell so you get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. EST, so go ahead and give me a follow. But that is it. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!